I'm Todd Heitkamp, the owner of Dakota Angler here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, with this week's 2-minute fishing report. Well, folks, what another unbelievable weekend of weather, if you really like warm weather, and that really generated a lot of phone calls here to the store wondering about ice conditions. And folks, ice conditions are still fine out there. I think we're over and done with vehicle traffic. I think ATV traffic for the most part is still okay. I think the accesses held up a little bit better than I thought they would. So right now ATV and for sure foot traffic is going to be fine this next week, the way things look. And so we're looking at a nice weekend of weather coming up ahead as well. So I think, again, looking in the crystal ball, maybe 1 or 2 more weeks of good ice out there, and then we're going to have to really start scratching our heads out there. But the main thing, again, is be safe, be smart when you're going out there on your next trip. As far as the fishing reports are concerned, a lot of mixed results out there. Some guys did really well, and the other guys did the complete opposite. As far as the walleye bite is concerned, guys up on Bitter did continue to do really well, especially during the overnight hours, and those that were fishing shallow, anywhere from 4 to 8 feet of water. The guys seem to be doing the best there. Other guys were catching walleyes at Wabae, Indian Springs, also Casey Slough, and then Dry Lake by Clark, Swan, Goose, as well as Antelope. And then down in the southeastern part of the state, the lakes that were producing some walleyes that we heard of included Brush during the evening hours, 81 ponds, mainly the West Pond. Thompson turned on this past weekend. A lot of guys caught some nice fish out of there. And then also Ponset, Dry Lake by Willow Lake, Sinai, and then the Trophy Lake Twin north of Humboldt. So the main thing that guys have been using obviously have been live bait, but then also a lot of rattle jigs. The Lindy Rattle and Flyer, the Rip and Wrap continues to do well across all of eastern South Dakota. The perch bite was very similar to the walleye bite. Some guys did really well, and we had a lot of nice perch brought into the store this past weekend. But for the most part, again, it depended on where you're at and how active you were moving. Guys that were moving around the lake to find the active fish really did the best. Some of the lakes that produced some nice perch this past weekend include Whitewood. Again, got to sort quite a bit to find those keepable fish. And then also Ponset, Dry Lake by Willow Lake. Indian Springs continued to do well. A lot of smaller fish, but again, when you get a big one, boy, talk about a hog. And then also Wabae, Bitter, Sinai, Big Stone, as well as Lamb Slough continues to produce perch. And then as far as the crappie bite is concerned, Thompson, Sinai, Ponset, and Pickerel all were producing some really nice crappie. And as I mentioned, Thompson started really showing signs of life this past week. And then the pike bite. A lot of guys been looking for some big trophy pike this time of year. The usual suspects again continue. Thompson, Cottonwood, Dry Lake by Willow Lake, Ponset, as well as Wabae. And what have they been using? A lot of live bait now this week. A lot of large chubs, and we have plenty of them on hand. So stop by here at the store and take a look at what we have. Now it's time to take a look at a few photos that you sent in to me this past week. And remember, folks, if you'd like your photo included in next week's version of the 2-minute fishing report, please send it to me. Send it to Todd at DakotaAngler.com or post it to our Facebook wall. And if I use your photo, your name will be entered into the monthly drawing for a $25 gift certificate. And as I mentioned, folks, ice season is far from being over, so make sure you stop by here at the store and take advantage of the great sales that we have on all ice fishing equipment. The end of the season sales, all electronics, remaining augers, ice equipment, ice tackle are all on sale, so stop on by to see the great deals that you can have. Also, folks, as you can see behind me, each day passes, the store is changing. We're bringing out more open water equipment, so stop on by and see what's new for the open water season. And if you have any questions, feel free to give us a call at 605-336-9132. Well, folks, for Dakota Angler, I'm Todd Heitkamp, and as we say around here, fish on. We'll see you next week for the next 2-minute fishing report. Thanks for watching.